What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Incredible Lino. Coming at you with another video.
Sometimes I sit down, real song go. I done made it without selling my song.
Welcome to the Me Show. I'm Incredible, and I'm the host of this channel, man. So before we get started, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to this channel, man. Because we got heat coming all 2019. And you don't want to miss this show, man. Now, if y'all been paying any attention to the league the last few weeks, y'all know it's been a lot of shit going down. Aside from the deadline transactions, you got boys out here getting fined $50K for saying they want to play for other teams. You got boys getting traded to other teams while they're in the middle of the game for the team that traded them. And you also got rookies out here basically talking down on the league. This shit is incredible. No pun intended. But listen, with all the shit that's going down, it's going to affect the second half of the season going into the playoffs. But right now, we got the mid-season NBA awards. So without further ado, let's get into it. For the first award, we got Coach of the Year. This pick right here was pretty much a no-brainer, man. Now, it's a few other coaches such as Mike Malone of the Denver Nuggets or Nate McMillan of the Indiana Pacers who could have won this award if it wasn't for this team making a complete 360. These guys look nothing like the team they was last year, man. And the reason for that is my mid-season Coach of the Year, Mike Budenholzer. And he got these boys playing on another level, man. And it ain't by mistake either. Establishing a fundamentally sound and disciplined unit has been the key to this team's success. And with their protect the paint at all cost approach, or what I like to call the no easy bucket strategy, they forcing teams to take shots outside the paint. And consequently, they the #1 field goal percentage defense in the league. Now this defense ain't your ideal modern day type defense. And that's because of the emergence of the 3-ball. But when your starting center is Brook Lopez, who's slower than dial-up connection, you don't really have a choice. Plus, they're the #1 team in the league on defense. And on top of all that, they're #4 in the league on offense while shooting the best 2-point field goal percentage. So basically, they're forcing teams to shoot bad shots on one end, and on the other end, they taking good shots. No wonder they got the best record in the league. So, congratulations, Mike. Keep up the good work. Next up, we got Most Improved Player. Now, this too was also a no-brainer. The other guys in the running either improved in a few categories or they made a big jump in scoring. But this guy, he did both, which is why my Most Improved Player award goes to Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors. Look, this guy's a player, man. And his improvement shows that he's your modern day 4. He can lead the break, he can spread the floor, and they even give him one-on-one touches against opposing bigs. And he's responded by more than doubling his scoring output and significantly improving in pretty much every other statistical category that there is. But it goes beyond stats. If you've been watching him play, you can see the improvements. I mean, last week he dropped 45 points. And that's more than enough to win my Most Improved Player award. So congratulations, Pascal. Keep staying in the gym, my guy. Next up, we got Sixth Man of the Year. Unlike the last two awards, this one was a little tougher because there's quite a few guys who can actually end up with this award. You got Domantas Sabonis, who's having a solid season for the Pacers, almost averaging a double-double off the bench with 14 and 9. He's a big part of the reason for the Pacers' success. Also, we have Derrick Rose, who's having a resurgent season, finally looking healthy and showing flashes of his MVP days. I'm definitely excited for him, and I'm glad he's battled through to the silver lining. But y'all know who the Sixth Man of the Year going to.
Booming out in South Gwinnett like Lou Will. 6 man like Lou Will. 2 girls and they get along like on Lou Will.
That's right, Lou Microwave Will. He doing this shit the same way he been doing it, man. By getting buckets. He leading his team in scoring with dubs, and he also leading his team in assists with 5 a game. And on top of that, as of right now, his team is in the playoffs. Oh, and I forgot to mention, he put 45 on the Timberwolves' head last week. It's only right that I let the 2-time and defending 6th man of the year take it home again, tying him with the one and only Jamal Crawford. Hey, Lou, we all aspire to be like you, man. Next up, Luka Doncic. Yeah, I ain't even gotta say it, man, because y'all already know what the fuck going on, man. This the rookie that I mentioned earlier that was talking down on the league. He basically said scoring in the NBA was much easier than it was for him overseas. And you know what? He motherfucking right, because he looking like a top 20 player right now. And I feel terrible about it because I picked Trae Young to win my Rookie of the Year. Does that mean I don't know basketball? Listen, this guy is literally making rookie history right now. Averaging over 20 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's in a company of only 4 other guys in NBA history to average over 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. And in case you're wondering who those other 4 guys are, you might recognize a few. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Oscar Robertson, and Tyreke Evans. Sure looks like pretty good company to me. And to add insult to injury, he's one of only 7 players in the league to average over 20 points with less than 33 minutes played per game. And 5 out of the other 6 players played in the All-Star game. So I'm pleased to present Luka Doncic with the Luka Doncic Award. Maybe I'll call it the Rookie of the Year Award next year, man. Next up, Defensive Player of the Year. Now, being that I'm a former Defensive Player of the Year myself, it's my favorite award, man. The combination of that and the fact that it was hard to pick the winner of this award, man, made this extremely fun. It came down to 2 guys. And on top of the fact that they're having outstanding years on defense, they both MVP candidates, which speaks to the exceptional seasons both of these guys are having. Paul George and Giannis Antetokounmpo are likely to win a Defensive Player of the Year. And while you can't go wrong either way, my Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both guys are versatile, lengthy, and athletic defenders, but Giannis stands out because of his ability to protect the paint, averaging 1.5 blocks and 1.5 steals while leading the league in defensive rating. He's dominating both on the perimeter and in the paint. But that still isn't the reason why I gave him the edge. The reason why I gave him the edge is because of defensive rebounding. And Giannis is number 2, only trailing Joel Embiid. Now, before y'all start saying some stupid shit like, man, defensive rebounding ain't really deep, shut the f up. No, seriously, shut the f up, man, because defensive rebounding may be the most important part of defense. You are literally achieving the reason why you came on defense in the first place. And that's to get the ball back. It's essentially the exclamation mark on defense. So on top of all the other things that he do on defense, this made the difference for me. So Giannis, welcome to the Defensive Player of the Year club, man. Congratulations. And for the award everybody's been waiting for, last but not least, we got Most Valuable. On one hand, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo, the most unstoppable player in the league, averaging 27 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. He getting it done in every facet of the game. At 7 feet tall, he long as hell, has quick feet, and he got the handle of a guard. And he's using that to his advantage. Out of everybody that's scoring over 20 points per game, he has the highest field goal percentage amongst those guys with 58%. And on the other end, he's allowing his opponents to shoot a terrible 40% from the field, which is top 5 amongst players who qualify. On top of all that, his team has the #1 defense, the #4 offense, and most importantly, they have the #1 overall record in the entire NBA. And that's all because of Giannis's presence. On the other hand, we got James Harden, the most unguardable player in the league, averaging 36.5 points per game. That's the most since a cat named Michael Jordan averaged 37 in 1987, 32 years ago. And in his last 31 games, he's averaged 41.5 points. What makes this feat more unbelievable is the fact that he's had to carry this team on his back without his next 3 best players playing throughout various stretches of the season. And they're number 5 in the West, only 3 games above a playoff appearance. So every scoring effort he's put up has been very valuable. Now, I know there's more to the game than scoring, so let me throw out a few more statistics. Even though he doesn't play defense, he's number 2 in steals, top 10 in assists, and he's averaging around 7 rebounds per game, which is solid for a guard. But when it comes down to it, in the words of Bill Russell,
this game has always been and will always be about buckets.
And that's why my MVP goes to James Harden. Now that'll conclude my NBA midseason awards. Now obviously, this is not a prediction of who will win when the season ends, but rather the guys that should win at this point in time leading up to the All-Star break. So with that in mind, let me know if I left some guys out that you guys thought should be included, as well as guys that you thought should have won. Also, if you did agree with these award winners, let me know that too. So make sure you guys leave comments. More importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. And while you at it, go ahead and click that notification bell too, man, because I don't want you guys to miss out on these fire videos I got dropping for y'all soon. Real shit. And y'all already know how I'm rocking. If you like the video, like the video. And until next time, check these 2 vids out, man. Thanks for watching, and I'll get at y'all next time.